Not all solids dissolve like this when they are put in water. Sugar and salt do, but sand and wood will not dissolve. A sugar cube will take longer to dissolve than sugar that is sprinkled into water. That's because it takes longer for larger particles to dissolve than smaller ones. Have you ever tried to dissolve sugar in a glass of iced tea? It seems like it takes forever. That's because substances dissolve slower at cooler temperatures and faster at warmer temperatures. We come into contact with solutions every day. Things like juice, medicines, and cleaning supplies are solutions we might have in our homes. Click each image to see more examples of solutions. Grape juice is a solution made of bits of grape and water. When you look at it, the juice looks the same throughout the entire glass. Gasoline is also a solution. The different chemicals are dispersed throughout the liquid evenly. If it weren't, cars that use gasoline wouldn't run properly. The air we breathe is not all oxygen. It's a solution of nitrogen, oxygen, and small amounts of other gases. There is air in this diver's tank. All of the gases are spread evenly throughout the tank. If they weren't, the diver wouldn't get a bit of oxygen in every breath. Maple syrup is another solution. It is the same amber color and the same thickness throughout. Each bite tastes the same because the amounts of flavoring and sugar are the same throughout the liquid. You've learned a lot about solutions. See if you can find the solutions on the screen. Click your answers. Good job. Correct. A solution is a mixture that has the same composition throughout because all the parts are mixed evenly. The laundry basket of clothes is not a solution because there are different clothes in different parts of the basket. The vegetable soup is not a solution because not every bit of soup has the same vegetables in the same amount. Let's think. What separate parts make up a bowl of flaky raisin cereal? That's right, milk, cereal flakes, and raisins. Mixtures can be separated into their separate parts because the parts all maintain their different properties. Click the images to learn how the parts of mixtures are separated. Mixtures that contain different states can be separated. If solids are not dissolvable, you can use a filter to separate them from liquids. If you filter the water, you can separate water from the undissolved solids in a solution. You can separate the solid parts of a mixture based on their different sizes. You can separate the solid parts of a mixture based on the shape of different parts. The color of the solid parts of a mixture can also be used to separate the different parts. Some materials, like iron, are magnetic. You can use magnets to separate magnetic and non-magnetic materials in a mixture. All parts of a mixture have the same properties before and after they are mixed together. Solutions like salt water can be separated by boiling. The water evaporates, leaving behind the salt. Now that you know about separating mixtures, see if you can identify the best way to separate them. Match each mixture with the word that describes the best way to separate it. You can roll over the pictures to find out what they are. Great job! Mixtures can be separated by using floating and sinking, magnetic force, evaporation, or filters. Because materials have different properties, the best way to separate one mixture is not always the best way to separate a different mixture. Imagine that you are trying to dissolve strawberry gelatin in water and are stirring it to make it dissolve faster. Which of the following things could make it dissolve faster? Click the correct answer. Well done! Stirring, heating up liquids, and reducing the size of the particles you are trying to dissolve are all ways to speed up the dissolving process. All solutions are mixtures, but not all mixtures are solutions. Can you identify which mixtures are solutions and which ones are not solutions? Drag your answers to the correct category. You cannot see the individual parts of a solution, but you can see the parts of other types of mixtures. Also, you'll find that every portion of a solution has the same amount of parts that make up that solution. On the other hand, if you compare one area to another area of any mixture other than a solution, you'll see different amounts of material in each. You've learned a lot about mixtures and solutions. When substances form a mixture, the combined parts keep their separate properties. A solution is a mixture with the same properties. Stirring, heating, and using smaller particles helps increase dissolving speed. Physical properties like size, shape, and color can be used to separate the parts of a mixture. Now that you've finished this lesson, if you wish, you can go back and review any part of the lesson again.